Hi everyone, welcome to Come On Out English. Today we will talk about the Eiken exam. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard about the Eiken exam, but what exactly is the Eiken exam? Well, the Eiken exam can be many different things to many different people. But first of all, the Eiken exam is a language proficiency certificate that you or your children can use to get into universities in North America, in Australia, and basically all over the world, as it is accepted by over 400 universities around the world. Eiken can be a great tool for you as a parent to use to motivate your children to study harder and become more fluent in the English language. It's also a great way you can test and measure your child's fluency in reading, listening, writing, and speaking in the English language. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how the Eiken works and what you can expect when your child takes this exam. The Eiken exam ranges in difficulty from level 5, being the easiest level of the exam, all the way up to level 1, which is the most difficult level of the Eiken exam. Now, each level of the Eiken exam contains 2 stages. Stage number 1 includes reading, listening, and writing. Now, once your child passes that stage of the exam, they will go through to stage number 2, which contains the speaking part of the exam. Now, the first part of the first stage of each of the Eiken exams tests your child's reading ability and their comprehension ability with different question types such as sentence completion exercises, gap fill exercises, or Q&A exercises based on passages. Now, the second part of the first stage of the Eiken exam contains generally 2 question types depending on the grade of exam your child is taking. Now, these question types generally range from an English composition where your child has to write his or her opinion based on a given topic. Other question types may include an English summary that's written by your child, or it could be something as simple as writing a reply to an email. Now, the third and final part of the first stage of the Eiken exam contains the listening section that ranges from between 2 and 4 question types your child would see in this exam. This could be questions such as Q&A based on dialogues, Q&A based on monologues that your child listens to, or it could be something like conversation completion and many other different exercises where your child's listening and comprehension skills are tested. Now, the time limit your child will have for the first stage of the Eiken exam, which includes the reading, the listening, and the writing, ranges from 45 minutes for grade 5 all the way up to 2 hours and 15 minutes for grade 1 of the Eiken exam. Now, once your child has completed the first stage of the Eiken exam, they'll have to wait a few days to get feedback on their score for the first stage. Now, when your child receives positive feedback that they have passed the first stage, they will be invited to participate in the second stage that is often called the interview stage or the speaking part of the Eiken exam. Now, for the second stage of the Eiken, or the speaking or interview stage of the Eiken exam, there could be various different questions your child would need to answer in this stage. From the lower levels, generally they contain a short passage that your child needs to read, focusing on correct pronunciation of all the words. They might also include 1 or 2 questions based on the passage. Now, as your child moves up into the higher levels of the Eiken exam, they will not only receive a passage, but also a picture or a few different pictures to which they need to provide a narration explaining exactly what happens in those pictures. They will also be asked to give their own opinion on topics provided that sometimes are related or even unrelated to the passage and the pictures that they've been given. Now, once your child has completed this stage, they are officially certified by Eiken based on the grade of exam that they completed. Now, although there are many benefits to the Eiken exam in terms of the certification and potential access to colleges or universities from around the world. The most important is that this gives your child the opportunity to improve their skills in reading, listening, speaking, and writing, which means that the international world becomes more accessible to them and the international workplace becomes more accessible to them because they feel more confident using the English language. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. At Come On Out English, we have an excellent Eiken course for each of the grades to help prepare your child to take this exam. So if you are interested in having your child take the Eiken exam in the next few months, feel free to reach out to us for your free consultation, and we'd be happy to be part of your child's journey to English fluency.